Today, I'll be talking about these things right here and what they do, not only these, but all nicotine products and how addictive they are and what they really do to our bodies. So today, in a recent study of high school students ages 15 to 19, it said that 23% of them have ever used an e-cigarette or nicotine product, and 8% of them have done it within the last 30 days. You see these now, they're very common. I know a lot of you know what these are around college campus, around local restaurants, local whatever football games, high schools. Everybody knows what these are, along with cigarettes. Cigarettes are still very common in the United States, and I'm just gonna be talking about the how nicotine is addictive and what they really do to us. So nicotine acts as an agonist at nicotinic receptors, which means as soon as you inhale nicotine, which is the way most people do it with cigarettes and e-cigarettes, it goes straight to the brain, and the receptors get it, and it kind of fires through the entire head, and that's when most people get that rush. That's what they smoke cigarettes for, smoke e-cigarettes for, to get that nicotine rush and the high, some would say. That is the main reason they do it. But nicotine becomes very addictive. In a recent study by MD Elliot Hong, it shows that in long-term nicotine users, it becomes very addictive because of the products that are inside of either the pod or the cigarette, like as a whole. These products are very addictive, and it causes people to continue to want this high more and more, and without even realizing it, um, after months of use, they become to feel as though they need it to function almost. Although in short-term nicotine users, I'm talking, it says a month in this study that they did. Within a month of use, it is not as addictive. You can quit very easily. But now that these kids are starting younger and younger, it becomes very addictive. I personally, this is not mine. I know what they are. I've had one. Um, they can become addictive, but at the same time, if you don't do it very often, they will not become addictive, especially short-term users. Long-term users, as we all know, cigarette smokers, it takes them a while to get rid of it, to get rid of their addiction. It's the same with other addictions such as alcohol, drugs, same thing. Similar products are used in these pods that kids are now using, young adults, all kinds of people. That is why the United States has raised the age to buy nicotine products to 21, because in these pods or these cigarettes, the particles go straight to the brain, and these receptors are the receptors that we use to inhale anything. You know, even when we're eating, when we're outside, the things we smell, it goes straight to the brain, and in younger adults, the brain is not fully developed. That is why the United States and the FDA have decided that the legal age to get these products is now 21 and is no longer 18. So what I wanted to say is, um, not that we as a whole are getting addicted to these, but the people who are smoking them are becoming younger and younger, and that is why we see these more common and common. It's when we're younger, it's seen as more of a cool thing, and now it's become an addiction, and these people cannot get rid of it. That is why, because of the particles and the products contained in these devices, are very addictive.